Go, 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 Tay, go, go. We're recording. Hey guys, what's up? So, a lot of people ask me, mostly my clients ask me, what will be the #1 thing that you'll say is the key for success, the key for happiness, the key for progress? And I always tell them the same thing to everyone that asks me this question. And that thing is self-improvement. Improvement is like the key of everything. In the video you saw that I was in the boat having fun, I wanted to put that video there because I wanted to make a comparison with you, okay? So let's say that you are a boat. That same route that I did on the speedboat, I did it on a kayak. And that route took me an hour and a half. It's a big lake, I'm in Bass Lake, California. It's a beautiful place. And I decided to go on a kayak. And that route took me an hour and a half to go one way and an hour and a half to get the other way. Now, when I got picked up on the speedboat, I did the same route 3 times. I went back, forward, and back, and it took me around 15 minutes, when it took a total of 3 hours just to go back and forth on the kayak. So I think about ourselves, human beings, as being something that we can constantly self-improve, that we can do it ourselves. So I came up with the video and trying to help people how the best ways to self-improve yourself, to self-improvement. And for me, the #1 thing, and we're gonna start this list now, #1 thing is knowledge. Knowledge is key to all of this. Why? Knowledge is like removing a blindfold that we have on our eyes, and we can actually see where we're walking and actually go to where we want to go. Without knowledge, we're just walking around with a blindfold on, and yeah, we might get somewhere, but we're gonna stumble a lot. Those dogs scared me right now. They did. It scared me a lot. Knowledge is nothing without this second thing that I'm gonna tell you. We're gonna jump to it right now. #2. So the second thing that is as important as knowledge will be implementing what you have learned. Okay, knowledge is nothing without it. Knowledge is just power, a potential to become powerful. It's not something that you, by learning things, you're gonna make things happen. You actually have to apply what you learn in order to get results. Okay, it doesn't matter what it is, put action behind it. I made a mistake since I started reading and learning about stuff. I became addicted to knowledge. I became addicted to learning more and learning more and learning more. But I realized that it didn't matter how many books I read. It didn't matter how many videos, tutorials I watched. It didn't matter how many gurus, seminars I went to. Nothing was happening. Why? Because I didn't implement or apply knowledge. Because it was way more comfortable just to keep on learning than rather actually doing something with what I've learned. So now for me, what I do is, it doesn't matter what book I read, it doesn't matter what video I see, I implement the knowledge constantly. And I cannot stretch this enough. Do apply what you learn for yourself. Every time you do something that it was tough to do, but you know it's gonna make you be better, make you improve yourself, you should reward yourself. Do you reward yourself after you go to the gym?
Yes, all the time.
What do you do?
I make smoothies that are sweet because I have a sweet tooth, so I make a chocolate peanut butter smoothie.
Does that help you keeping going to the gym knowing that you're gonna have a reward afterwards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And plus I keep healthy so that I'm not messing up my progress.
Exactly. So you guys, thank you so much for that. So you guys need to always reward yourself in some ways, okay? I'm not telling like, oh, you went to the gym one time and you have to go and buy a car. No, it's not about that. It's about making your brain understand that every time you do something, something that is gonna make you better in the long run, make your brain understand that you're also gonna be rewarded on the short run, okay? Because that's the problem with our brains. It's really hard for us to understand that things take a long time for us to reap the reward of things. So it's important for us to have our brain, to have a classic conditioning of our brain to tell our brain, hey, we did this, let's reward ourselves. And reward doesn't have to be something that big. It can be, for example, what I usually do when I'm reading a lot, I read about 2 hours, okay? Or read about 2 hours, watch videos that are educationals for 1 hour. And what I do is I allow myself to watch 1 episode of whatever series I like. You know, whatever it is that I'm liking at the moment, whatever it is that I'm watching, I allow myself to do that. So it's kind of like a reward for doing that, and it helps me keep on going. It helps me be better every time I do it, and it gets to a point where you don't need the rewards. Okay, number 4 for me is meditation. Meditation for me is sitting down in a quiet room, closing my eyes for 20 minutes and just focus on everything that is happening around me. Every single sound, my heartbeat, my breath, the function of my body, the sound of the wind. And for me, that's meditation. For everybody can be different. You know, if you pray, that's a form of meditation. If you do some sort of activity that makes your brain focus on things that are not a direct stimulus to you, that's meditation. Why meditation? Meditation allows your brain to become non-emotional to things. You will react without having to experience emotional reactions. You will react rationally. You will think about a solution about the problem, and you'll see things from a third-person perspective, will make you have a higher perspective on things and an easier way to deal with things. It also makes your brain focus better, to concentrate better, because if you force your brain to stay quiet for a long time, it will help you concentrate in tasks that are not that entertaining, but you know you have to do them anyways. Number 5, exercise. This body that you have right now, this body that is allowing you to watch this video, is the only body that you're gonna have in this life. So why not take care of it? Why procrastinate constantly about taking care of our bodies? There's so many health people, personal trainers willing to help you. So much information out there. Go out and work out. And it doesn't have to be going to the gym and lifting boring weights. Do whatever you like. Go riding a bike, go swimming, go play a sport that you like, that you haven't played in a long time. Make your heart beat fast. Make your body feel like it's being used. Your brain and your body is gonna compensate you for it. The more you work out, the more you exercise in a healthy way, in a healthy routine, you will see the difference on how you perform on your daily task. You'll see how you perform on work. You'll see how you perform doing your tasks. You'll see that it's gonna be easier for you to maintain a good sense of humor during the day because of the afterward effect of working out. So work out. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope these 5 tips help you self-improve with every aspect in your life. Have fun, and I'll see you in the next one.
I've been keeping